Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is Uncle Frank, and I am not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. This episode is dedicated to my man Brian out in Nevada. That's him on the left, pictured with his mom. So let's recap some of the action today. Okay, stick with me, guys. Dow tops 44,000, S&P crosses 6,000. Stocks continued a roaring post-election rally today as the Dow and S&P closed above key milestones. The headlines: Tesla continues torrid rally after game-changer election. Bitcoin soars to record as Trump trades dominate the market. GOP closes in on the House, and a Trump-led trifecta. On topic, Tesla short sellers lost $7.8 billion after a 38% post-election surge in shares of the EV maker. Tesla was a popular Trump trade and is seen as a beneficiary of a second Trump term. Tesla is the third largest short in the stock market with $25.6 billion in short interest. Bitcoin surge triggers billions in losses for crypto short traders after Trump win. Short sellers of crypto and blockchain-related stocks have suffered heavy losses since November 6th after Bitcoin surged to record highs on optimism U.S. President-elect Trump would implement a more favorable regulatory framework. Crypto short trades look set for further hammering on Monday as most crypto-related stocks jumped in U.S. pre-market trading. Among them, Coinbase was last up close to 16%, tracking the surge in Bitcoin prices. The two analysts on the right had no comment. So what are the hedgies up to besides getting clocked in Tesla and crypto? Hedge funds snapped up bank stocks at the quickest clip in 3 years while taking bets against renewable electricity producers last week, a Goldman Sachs note showed. Financial stocks such as banks and trading companies were the most popular and most net bought sector on Goldman Sachs' prime brokerage trading desk last week. I don't know about you, I've never seen a more exciting yet perilous market atmosphere in my lifetime. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Trump is scheduled to be inaugurated on January 20th, which is 70 days away. But let's review what's going to happen between then and now. The Fed Reserve varsity team has 11 separate speaking engagements this week alone, starting Tuesday, including the Wizard of Oz himself, Jay Powell, on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, November 13th, 8:30 a.m., CPI. Thursday, first we'll see initial jobless claims, but then PPI. And then Friday, the 15th, 8:30 a.m., U.S. retail sales. Now, Bill Wang of Archegos will be sentenced November 20th for fraud, market manipulation, and racketeering conspiracy. He was convicted in July and faces a maximum of 20 years in prison on each count. Next week, Thursday, November 21st, 8:30, initial jobless claims. But then, November 27th, we'll see the Fed's favorite, the entire PCE data group, at 10 a.m. during market hours. Now, in December, we'll have GameStop earnings, unconfirmed for the 4th. GME's calls, usually boring, but something tells me this one may have some fireworks. We may finally learn what Ryan Cohen intends to do with that $4 billion war chest he's sitting on. And the last Fed meeting for the year is on the 12th and 13th. That's right, the last possible rate decision for this year falls on Friday the 13th. The final quadruple witching day is the 20th, the following Friday. Now, many believe the most important quad witching date of the year is the third Friday of December because it marks the simultaneous expiration of multiple derivative contracts, including stock index futures, stock index options, stock options, and single stock futures. This often leads to the highest trading volume and market volatility on that day compared to other quad witching dates in March, June, and September. I expect this year's quad witching to burn the barn down. But before the inauguration, we'll also have a debt ceiling obstacle to navigate. If the GOP wins the House as well, this may not be a big showdown like when they're divided, but this still could get very dicey. Now, this is not investment advice. I am not an investment advisor. I will never tell you to buy, sell, or hold any security or cryptocurrency. But Uncle Frank is in the market for some insurance, which means I'd like to be long volatility just in case something spoils the party we're all currently enjoying. The VIX took an ass whooping with all these record-setting rallies. That's the daily on your screen, losing 31.89% over the past 5 sessions. And since the indexes are so elevated, I don't see the VIX dropping down to 12. But if it does, I'll be happy about it. So speaking only for myself, I'll be watching the calls expiring on January 22nd, which covers all the economic releases for the remainder of November, December, and even 2 days past the inauguration on January 20th. Now there's the hourly chart on the VIX. Do you see that gap? Pretty steep, right? Tomorrow I'll be watching that recent low of 1466. If the markets calm down tomorrow, we shall see. The VIX closed today under 15 at 1497, up 3 cents or 0.20%. There's my number one pick for 2025, Archer Aviation, closed at 451, up 62 cents or 15.94%. In the after hours session, added another 4.5 cents to tack on another 1%. We're up 40.59% over the past 5 days. Archer Aviation has finally made it into the top mentions on Reddit's sentiment and mention tracker over the past 12 hours, coming in at 22nd, ahead of QQQ no less. Bitcoin is first, Tesla second, GameStop third, and XRP at 15. At the time of this recording, I see 150,000 shares of Archer available to lend and short at a cost to borrow fee of only 2.98%. That's down from 1.7 million shares early on in the day. I do expect short interest to rise when it's reported again, not investment advice or advisor. Today, 16.94% of Archer's volume was done on the exchange it's listed on. Everything else into the dark pools. I've got 37,939 calls in the money. Max Payne at 3 flat for that November 15th expiration. The shorts are getting juked with a baby octopus. Nobody would argue this sector is heating up. Joby had a big day too, finishing at 627, up $1.06 or 20.35%. Is this the right space at the right time? eVTOL manufacturer New Horizon Aircraft finished at 45.23, up 16 cents or 55.97%. In the after-hours session, added another 5 cents or 11.03%. Okay, the big earnings wave is behind us, but the ones I would watch out for are Home Depot and Plug Power before the bell Tuesday, Cisco after the bell on Wednesday, Disney before the open on Thursday, and Applied Materials after, and then Alibaba before the open on Friday. Not to be left out, the original meme stock, GME, continued its rise, registering its longest win streak in 4 months, finishing the day at 27.26, up $2.38 or 9.57%, and then in the after-hour session added another 94 cents or 3.45%. AMC also had a busy after-hours session. The stock closed at $4.49, up 22 cents or 5.15%, and then tacked on another 15 cents or 3.35%. And breaking tonight, it's official. Republicans win majority of the U.S. House seats in government sweep. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.